Let's go to Edward Gay, who was moved into the seat vacated only seconds ago by Nona Peltier. Lynn Abraham, you've been in here a few nights this weekend. We're talking about this case. So she was charged, 11 charges of assaulting children in her care, found guilty of how many?
Of 10, John. And, I mean, we heard at trial from 3 of her former colleagues, and they detailed evidence against Abraham. She smacked children on the hand and that she force-fed others. But none of them blew the whistle, and despite some of the allegations dating back to 2012... Now,
so that's an interesting thing. So they sat in court this week, and they were strong witnesses, right?
They were.
Okay, but they didn't blow the whistle at the time.
They didn't go to authorities at the time, and it actually took a part-time special needs teacher employed by the Ministry of Education to alert police and Child, Youth and Family. Now, just why the 3 teachers kept quiet wasn't actually answered at trial, although one of the teachers, Ines Miranda, was asked why she didn't raise her concerns with Abraham. She told the court that she wasn't a qualified teacher, that Abraham was the manager, her senior, and she felt that Abraham must know what she was doing. RNZ News has sought comment from the Ministry of Education about what training was in place for early childhood teachers, and if they were looking into this issue. We haven't heard back from them.
Right, very good point, because if someone early on after incident 1 had said, oi, this is out of order, then there wouldn't have been a trial in district court this week, right?
Exactly.
Okay, what was the one charge that Lynn Abraham was cleared of?
She was cleared of this charge of sellotaping a child's mouth shut, and this child had, according to the evidence we heard in court, had been noisy. Abraham told him to be quiet. She then went away, threatened the child with sellotape, came back with the sellotape, and then the teacher, her colleague, later saw this child with sellotape on his mouth. Now, the jury actually cleared her of that charge. All other 10, though, they came back guilty. That they are the smacking of the hand, the force feeding, the washing another child's mouth out with soap.
Yeah, that's right.
Who had been swearing at a teacher. So that's the mix. 10 guilty, 1 not guilty.
How long was the jury out for, Eddie?
They went out at 11:45 and they came back roughly 5:45.
So pretty quick for 11 charges.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What happens now?
Well, there's Judge June Jealous. She has ordered reports for restorative justice. So there's a possibility that Abraham may sit down with the families of these children. Incidentally, one of the families of these children actually gave evidence in her defence. The father and mother both came along to court. They both gave evidence in Abraham's favour, saying that Abraham was invited to the children's birthday parties and things. So, well, we don't know what that restorative justice conference could entail. But the other parents, they'll also be offered this chance. That could be taken into account at sentencing, and that sentencing will take place in July in the Waitakere District Court, because that's where Judge June Jealous will be sitting. Abraham's on bail until then, and outside court she had nothing to say to the media.
Edward Gay, who's covered this all week. Thanks so much. Guilty on 10 of 11 charges. Thanks, Eddie. We really appreciate it.